My name is Wendy Wanjogo Kipua. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I've schooled at St. Francis High School, Mangu. I'm a graduate at African Nazarene University. I've studied international business management. I've studied logistics and transport at Management University of Africa. I've also studied management. I've studied strategic management at KIM. My background in all that made me want to know more about IT because the world today is moving in the IT direction. So I got interested. I got interested in IT, and then I had an advertisement on radio about Indian Institute of Hardware and Technologies. I had to look it up on the website. Then I came to the institution in Westlands, and the welcome was so friendly, and I decided to take the course. The course is ITIMS, which is Infrastructure Management Services, which entails the hardware and the software of a computer. It entails of networking, software, and CCNA. It has routing, it has Linux, it has Server 2012. It teaches you how to have Active Directory. It teaches you how to manage systems in a building, in an organization. So far, so good. I've learned how to be confident in whatever I'm doing because they taught hands-on. They encourage you to learn more. The lecturers encourage you to do the working class because the laboratories are very equipped and the lecturers have the know-how of what they're teaching. After I graduate from here, I'd like to work on systems on the server and become a systems administrator because whatever they've taught has many options. You have so many options in the career. So far, so good. I do not need so much training because all the training has been done in class. And I'd urge everyone who wants to go into the IT field, IIHT is the place to come. IIHT is a good place to learn. It's the best place that anyone can come to and learn IT. I'd like to use all the knowledge I have in business, in leadership, in logistics to have my own business and to combine IT to know where everything is running and be tech-savvy wise, be very knowledgeable in everything I'll do in my business. Like right now, banks are downsizing. Banks are downsizing. Every institution wants to minimize their employees. Most employees you find have done business management, business, BCom, economics. They don't have that one thing that is putting them out there in the market, that one thing that will make them stand out. So if you have IT, there's nowhere you can go wrong. You'll stand out. You can do your own business. You can do online business. You can do literally anything that you'd want to achieve in this life. Because if you look at those people who've pioneered, like Reverend Kula, he's a pastor at the same time he is an IT savvy person. So as much as he has his own church, he encourages people to be entrepreneurs, and highly likely he encourages most people to go to the IT. Started with the skills I've gained from IIHT. I'd like to work for companies like Polo Logistics, DHL, Nation Media, Standard Media Group. For all those companies, I would like to input my knowledge on systems, the Linux administrator. I can be a Linux administrator, Windows Server 2012 administrator, an IT support person. All these things you learn from IIHT.
My name is William Peter. I finished high school last year from Nairobi School, and after finishing, I decided to utilize my time constructively. That's where I decided to enroll at the Indian Institute of Hardware and Technology for an advanced diploma program in IT infrastructure management. I first learned about IIHT when they came to visit us back at our school. They told us about their programs they were offering, and I was interested, and that's where I decided to follow up. IT Infrastructure Management Services is a program that offers different skills in hardware, operating system, networking, and server management. What I love most about IIHT is that the trainers here are highly experienced, and what they have been working in the industry for years, and what they offer is oriented towards the jobs that are outside there. For the jobs that you can do after completing the program, you can go into network administration, system administration, desktop support engineer, server management, and Red Hat Linux system administration. For those who are looking to join the program, I would absolutely tell you that this is a good program because of the different technologies they offer. You will be ready to go into any job out there. Personally, I would like to go into server administration, which is something that has been a dream of mine since high school. And now that I'm finishing, I think I have enough skills even to go into self-employment, that is offering services like web hosting services. To the employers out there, I can assure you that the programs they're offering here are quite hands-on, and in fact, graduating from here, I'm ready for the market, and I would really love to work in any field that is related to networking and servers.
Hello, my name is Ali Hasham. I am a GIS specialist, a professional. I decided to pursue a complementary program that would be able to assist me in my current field. And I looked into various different kinds of industries, and I came up with this program through the Indian Institute of Hardware Technology. So this program basically is really comprehensive. It covers numerous topics, and these topics range from desktop administration all the way to network administration. It covers different topics such as servers and configurations such as Linux administrators. So basically, this whole program deals with a whole wide variety of technologies which are in demand right now in different sectors, professional sectors. Most of these programs are hands-on, which means that we did practical labs which assisted us in developing our skills. And in turn, these programs also helped us develop our confidence, knowing that we'll be able to work in the job market and achieve what we can achieve, as well as be able to produce the results that that managers are looking for, such as being able to configure Active Directories, being able to work as desktop support technicians, being able to work as network engineers, as well as servers, as well as the fact that right now the IT market is growing by at least 26%, and the industries that are more likely to be hiring are the industries that are in the system analysis and administrator roles. Also to do with cloud-based and security-based platforms. Our cloud-based platforms and security-based platforms will need people who are competent in the fields of server, Linux, as well as operating systems, people who have a wide range of these technologies and are able to utilize them in accordance to what different kinds of companies' needs are, as well as the needs of different clients. I would definitely recommend IIHT to people who are looking for short yet comprehensive IT training. The comprehensive IT training, which I mentioned earlier, covered the main domains from servers to networking to the hardware and software aspects. But overall, I would definitely recommend this program for people who are looking not only to improve their IT skills, but for people who want to make a career out of this, and people who want to move forward in a positive manner and develop their inner self and their inner core strength and abilities. I would, if I had the opportunity once I graduate, I would like to get into the fields of cloud or networking engineering and get into companies that deal with security as well as cloud-based computing applications as well as server management. I feel that these skills would be able to complement my geospatial skills. So I'd be able to work on my GIS as well as integrate it into a IT-based like web server sort of technology as well as work into cloud computing, which I feel can really complement. So any companies that are willing to hire anyone in networking or servers or looking for people who have skills in both geospatial technology as well as integrating those with IT solutions to come up with real-time mapping, tracking, as well as companies that deal with security and monitoring and companies that deal with real-time data feeds and analysis. I would appreciate that, and I look forward to working with all of you.
Hi, my name is Lea Wambui Mashaya. I am a graduate from Precious Blood Secondary School, Riruta, where I finished my Form 4 last year. And now I am a student at Indian Institute of Hardware Technologies, which is situated in Nairobi, where I've been doing a course called Infrastructure Management Services in IT. What I can tell someone about IIHT, it's a very good course and it teaches you so much about IT. We have various units where we learn about Cisco, CCNA, where we learn about Windows Server, we learn about CompTIA A+, which is hardware technologies, and also we learn about Red Hat systems in Linux. As you continue with the course, it's hands-on, it's practical. We learn with our trainers and they teach us as we go on. We do many practicals, which means that by the time you're done, you're good enough to go out to the working field because you already know what you're supposed to do and how to do it. I can do so many things. I can be a systems engineer, I can be a system administrator, network associate, IT expert. Like now that I have a diploma, it's so much easier for me when I'm done with my degree to get a job because these people will see that I have a lot of experience, I have a lot of knowledge, which increases my chances of being better at the field I want to do, which is business. So business and IT is like the new thing out there. When you have these two courses, you're quite valuable in any organization because your skills are what is needed now. And IT is the next big thing, and that's why I did this course. For me, my main motivation for this course is an initiative done by Safaricom, which is Women in Technology, which has really empowered women to come out in the fields of engineering and IT. So with this IT knowledge I have, Safaricom will be able, if I get a job at Safaricom, I will be able to do well in this IT course, get training, get more experience as I go.
My name is Brian Chege. I come from Nairobi, Kenya. I finished high school last year, 2016, where I schooled at Gitare High School in Embu. After high school, I joined Indian Institute of Hardware Technology, where I learned many technologies like A+, where I was able to troubleshoot machines and get the basic knowledge about the computer hardware. Windows 10, where we were able to install a Windows 10, manage and troubleshoot it, recover it in case there is a problem. Then went to Linux, where we were taught how to use the command line, how to make files using the command line. As an IT person, I could tell my friends to join Indian Institute of Hardware Technology since the lecturers are willing in helping students to acquire knowledge, and they are also willing in helping you to get jobs. Currently, I'm a graduate of Indian Institute of Hardware Technology, and now I'm qualified to do IT technician support, Windows 10 administrator. What I'm aiming at is working with Telcom so that I can be able to grow their business to somewhere higher than it is now.
Hello, my name is David Dut, a South Sudanese currently studying in Kenya. I finished high school from Hospital Hill last year, and now I'm currently a graduate from Indian Institute of Hardware Technology. I learned about Indian Institute of Hardware Technology through one of the career day that I attended from our school. When I heard about the course, I was so eager to join, and as soon as the results were out, I came to Indian Institute of Hardware Technology to undertake the course, and so far I'm so glad that I joined because I've learned so much that I didn't aspire to learn in that time. So infrastructure management services mainly entails the network systems, how to configure routers, switches, security of the network and all. So with the skills I've acquired from Indian Institute of Hardware Technology, which includes the hardware CompShare Plus, that I can be able to troubleshoot any hardware components, networking, I can configure routers, switches, and the routing protocols I can do well. And with these skills, I can be able to be a network administrator, Linux administrator, Unix administrator, Active Directory administrator, and so many jobs that I can do with these skills. And so I like to urge everyone to come to Indian Institute of Hardware Technology because they have the best labs. The instructors are very qualified from India, and they teach well. So with these skills, I would like to have a chance to work for any organization. More so, I would like to use my skills to work for my country, South Sudan, which is I can work for the government or any private organization, and I assure them that I'm well equipped with the right skills and knowledge to work for those organizations.
My name is Victor Muchangi. I'm from Embu County. I finished my high school studies last year, 2016, at St. Stephen's High School, Karangare. Currently, I'm a graduate from the Indian Institute of Hardware Technology, Nairobi. I learned about the Indian Institute of Hardware Technology back last year in my fourth form during the fourth form career day. That's when I learned about the institute as well as the course that they offered. I had a great passion of becoming an IT specialist, so I saw it worth for me to utilize my time before joining college by coming here to do the diploma in ITMS so that I can acquire some skills in the field. And ITMS is about, it entails computer hardware. You get to learn about computer hardware, you get to learn about networking, you get to learn about Windows Server 2012, and you also get to know on how to work with Linux. Currently, I can, with the qualifications that I have, I can work as a technical IT specialist. I can also work as a network administrator, a Wintel administrator, as well as a Windows Server manager. With the skills that I have acquired so far, I do make an appeal to the employers who would like to utilize my skills to reach out for me. I'm available for the interviews.
I'm Kezia Mombi, and I school at IIHT. I learned about IIHT through the Presidential Digitalent Program. the facilitators and the lecturers had come to talk to us and tell us basically about the program and what skills we can learn from it. ITIMS is a course made up of many components. It includes hardware, Cisco networking, server administration, and Windows 2010. The program is fun, it's hands-on, it is practical, and it's also, you learn so much to the point where you feel like a genius because we learn all those things and we get to practice them, we get to see the application in real life, in companies, we get to work with the equipment, the routers, the switches, and yeah, it's a really amazing course. This course opens up so many career opportunities from system administrator, operating system also administrator, server 2012, network administrator, and also technician when it comes to hardware. I liked the fact that it's really hands-on and practical. It's not theoretical. Yes, you may learn about it theoretically, but if you learn about routers, you get to work with a router, you get to configure it with the cables and everything. With networking, you get to configure the networks, you get to cable the cables yourself, the RG45s yourself. And it is practical, it is fun. And yeah, the Lex always there to help you. They're always there to help us individually because the class is also really small. So they help you individually whenever you have a problem. Yeah, and it's basically really fun. I would tell them to come here because this was an amazing experience. It offers so much more when it comes to IT because you come here just knowing, you know, computer is this machine with the desk, with the monitor and keyboard, and you leave knowing about routers, servers, networks, switches. Your mind is expanded. So I would advise everyone to come here because this is a place to be.